Welcome to Chavez Junior High School, home of the Tigers. In this presentation, you will learn more about our Dual Language Immersion program, DLI as we call it, and how it has become an integral part of our school culture. Cesar Chavez's DLI program is a continuum of Lucas Elementary's Dual Language Academy. About a year ago, parents of 5th and 6th graders at Lucas Elementary voted to have their students continue their dual language education at Cesar Chavez. We started out this school year with approximately 75 7th graders in the program. Similar to Lucas Elementary, our DLI program is a 50-50 model with instruction being in both English and Spanish. DLI students are enrolled in 3 Spanish-only courses: Science, Social Studies, and Spanish Language Arts. Their math, English Language Arts, and other electives are taught in English only. This allows students to be immersed throughout the day in both languages, moving fluidly back and forth from one language to the other. Our teachers in the DLI program not only possess the content knowledge needed to teach science, social studies, and Spanish language arts, they also are biliterate and can therefore teach students in both languages. The teachers work closely with their content teams to provide the same access to the essential standards in both languages. Of course, without the support of our families, our DLI program at Cesar Chavez would not be the success that it is. Parents of students in the DLI program are actively involved in our school, attending family engagement activities, and are our biggest advocates.
Teaching in Spanish is a wonderful opportunity for me. I've grown up learning in both languages, so being able to teach in Spanish and English is a great privilege. I teach the same science curriculum in both languages. My DLI students receive the whole lesson in Spanish. Our books and resources are also in Spanish, and at first students have the preconception that science is challenging, but they don't see as much science in elementary level, so students quickly figure out that the scientific vocabulary makes a lot more sense in Spanish because it's a Latin-based language. It actually is my English-speaking students who struggle to understand the roots of scientific vocabulary. I enjoy seeing how much students grow in confidence and literacy throughout the year. Our next generation science standards are very challenging, but students who put in the effort are pleasantly surprised at how much they can grow in the language and the content at the same time. I think it's excellent that our district is embracing a global culture and giving our students the opportunity to become biliterate so they can expand their horizons when it comes to college and career.
I love teaching, and being able to teach in Spanish is just amazing. In my classes, students must only communicate in Spanish. I teach writing, reading, literature, and social studies, all in Spanish. Students are required to meet the same academic standards as they would in any of their English classes. All 7th grade students get the same world history. I just teach it in Spanish. Reading informational texts and analyzing primary sources can be difficult, especially when they are not in your primary language, but it's not impossible in our classes. The class is rigorous and challenging. After all, this is the first time my students have a social studies class every day. Spanish class is just like an ELA class, but in Spanish. We develop listening, speaking, reading, writing, and global competence skills in 2 languages. We write essays, read novels, poetry, and a variety of texts. We use technology and other non-print sources to gather information, and we increase awareness of students' own culture and appreciation for the cultures of others. These students will not only be bilingual, they will be biliterate. We foster biliteracy and cultural awareness every day. I wish I would have had this opportunity as a child. I myself am an English learner. I know the struggle of learning a second language. I can only imagine how beneficial the dual language program could have been for me. I was fortunate not to lose my language when I came to this country. I want to help preserve and teach Spanish to our future generations. Imagine a world where we can all communicate because we speak the same languages. A world where our children can speak more than one language, regardless of their race or economic status. That's what Cesar Chavez Junior High DLI program offers.
The DLI program has prepared me for high school and my future career by teaching me how to be a focused, independent learner and successfully work with others.
I have felt that the DLI program has prepared me for high school and my future career because it has taught me to be responsible. I have seen that knowing how to speak two languages is very handy in daily life. Sometimes you meet people that only know how to speak Spanish or English. However, the DLI program has made me feel comfortable expressing my ideas and communicating correctly in both languages.
I feel that the DLI program has prepared me for high school and my future career because it has enabled me to be bilingual and steps ahead in my future.
I have seen that even if I get distracted a little bit while I'm in my Spanish classes or I miss a day at school, sooner or later there will be packs and packs of homework, not including the rest of my classes. Nonetheless, this has helped me grow because it has helped me be consistent in my schoolwork and responsibilities.
Un desafío al que me he enfrentado antes es confiar en la traducción para los miembros de mi familia, pero como en los años he mejorado.
Algunos consejos que les daría a los estudiantes que estén considerando inscribirse en el programa de doble idioma es no darse por vencidos. Habrá momentos en los que sí te sentirás abrumado, pues el trabajo parece duplicarse, pero algo que a mí me ha ayudado es saber manejar bien mi tiempo y hacerme una lista de tareas pendientes. Ahora bien, para lograr esto debes poner de tu parte. Por lo tanto, si eres responsable y entregas tu tarea a tiempo, todo irá bien.
Hi, my name is Maria Cuevas, and I'm currently a bilingual instructional coach. Before this position, I was the kindergarten teacher at Lucas Elementary. I vividly remember the cohort that are now 7th graders. Many of them came into Lucas with little to no Spanish, and now I walk into their 7th grade science, social studies, or Spanish language arts classroom listening to their Spanish academic conversations with the teacher and their peers. It's amazing. I continually share with our primary teachers, your hard work is paying off. I have seen those students grow their passion for bilingualism, biliteracy, and social cultural competence. Regardless if they're simultaneous or sequential learners, all students have been given the opportunity to strengthen their primary language and learn a new language in a safe academic setting.
I chose to continue the DLI program for my child in junior high because although juggling more than one language can be challenging, I felt that it was important to continue the program to boost his problem solving and communication skills. Besides looking good on college and job applications, being a part of a dual language instruction will prepare Jace for a successful future.
Cuando asistí a la primera reunión donde se nos informó que probablemente se continuaría con el programa bilingüe en la secundaria, inmediatamente pensé, no lo van a lograr, es demasiado trabajo. Pero qué sorpresa me llevé cuando se nos informó que el proyecto se llevaría a cabo, que nuestros hijos podrían seguir con la enseñanza bilingüe que se había comenzado en la maravillosa primaria de Lucas. Yo no dudé en inscribir a mi hija. Para mí, el programa dual es una oportunidad de aprendizaje que le beneficiará para toda su vida.
The DLI program has been an amazing addition to Cesar Chavez Junior High. We are always looking forward to expand upon and improve our school, and adding DLI has certainly been a positive step in the right direction. Now that DLI has been added, Cesar Chavez is a very different place. The daily bulletin is conducted in English and Spanish, and we now have many students conversing in both languages. As a result, Cesar Chavez is becoming a friendlier and more welcoming environment for our students. Additionally, we are very excited to see what the future holds for Cesar Chavez students. Research shows that students enrolled in DLI programs not only learn two languages, but they literally become smarter. This is evidenced by a rise in test scores and grades. As such, we are very pleased to continue this program and to assist in the language acquisition process for our students. We sincerely believe that our students will become more well-rounded through their education in our DLI program and will have greater successes and opportunities in life. It has been our pleasure to implement this program, and we look forward to expanding upon it going forward.